All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for coming around. Please have a seat. All right. I could see that there's some spaces in the audience. I was joking with the panelists today. Our biggest enemy is lunch today. So yeah. All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. Again, my name is Kay. So I was told not to touch the mic, but I did right now. Sorry about that. I am the Chief Business Officer of Innovative Space Carrier. We build rockets, and we are also gearing up for space tours in 2040. So that's what I do, but it's not about me today. It's about these three people that I want to introduce. They're fantastic people who represent Thailand, Taiwan, and the Philippines. So we're going to deep dive into the opportunities of ASEAN and allow everybody to understand what the opportunities are and what it takes to reach these fantastic markets each. So I'm going to hand it over to Mimi for her to do an introduction of herself and the market. Take it away, Mimi.
Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Mimi. Actually, if you see on the screen, it's called Olanut Suwankit, but normally like Thai people, we have like a full name and hard to pronounce. So we use, so you can call me Mimi easier. So let's start with the what we do and how we can help Japanese company expand to Thailand.
Oop. Presentation, please.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Is this
Nope, that's Taiwan. We want Thailand.
Yeah, we click it.
Yep, there we go. One more slide.
One more.
Hold on.
Oh.
Maybe you could talk about Taiwan.
Yeah. Maybe you start with your
Okay.
slide first.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We did this on purpose just to make sure you're paying attention, okay, guys?
Yep.
So now that we began, I'll begin and then we'll pass it off to Mimi. But at the same time, so I'll start real quick so we can just get everyone in order. Yeah, we'll just kind of, same thing. I'll point this to the back, to the side.
Yep, here we go.
And God bless.
There we go.
All right.
Yep.
Real quickly, Taiwan, we call ourselves the intersection of technology and Taiwan and innovation. And I'll go forward with a little bit why. Next slide. Who we are and who we're supported by is Startup Island Taiwan. And we're supported by the National Development Council. National Development Council, NDC, is a forward planning agency from Taiwan. And I think something notable, their minister, which is a cabinet body office, is always on the board of TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation. As a forward planning agency, they were the planning agency for TSMC in the 70s. Startup Island Taiwan is just to create the next TSMC, hopefully for Taiwan. Won't go too deep there. Kind of choose Taiwan, why Taiwan, how it is. I think some things you could take away here. High R&D, kind of a lot of R&D in Taiwan, top in the world. In addition, healthcare, life balance, but IP protection is something that is notable for founders who want to create their businesses in Asia. Taiwan is a high IP protection in terms of law and for your company. Outside of that, I mean, talent pool, and others. I think every country here has a high quality talent pool. So, but in terms of Taiwan specifically, work-life balance and IP rights is something I like to share. And also in terms of the people, we are a destination for a lot of corporates. You can see here, Google has an R&D lab, Decathlon for their sports technology, Microsoft. Won't go too deep, but it is a destination for a lot of corporates to base their hubs outside the US or outside their countries into Taiwan. This data provided by the Taiwan Institute of Economic Research just shows the growth between 2015 to 23. You can just see the growth in terms of numbers of accelerators, the number of startups, and the investment amounts. So I believe, within Asia and different countries, the support for startups has increased, and it shows here with ourselves, and other countries will share kind of the growth in their countries as well. But for Taiwan, this is kind of the growth you can see between the last 8 years. And something notable I will share, this data also from TIER Economic Research shows most of the money is going toward healthcare related companies. A major reason is a lot of Taiwan OEMs that produce your laptops, your either your MacBooks, your iPhones. Those would be Foxconn, Quanta, those companies. They realize the server market and the iPhone market is declining, so they are putting a lot of money into IoT healthcare. So that production line is going toward healthcare-related companies. So that's kind of why healthcare leads the pack. Outside of that, the funding amount and the number of deals, it just shows the growth of that. Next up, what we will do and what Starbond will do, taking Taiwan companies overseas, just in terms of Asia, listed here, Europe and US, but something notable, I have my partners here, both TechSauce and TechShake. We just completed our collaboration with TechShake in the Philippines, bringing over a lot of companies to the Philippines. And later in August, I will work with Mimi and her team and bring about 20 companies over to Thailand for TechSauce Global Summit. So for anybody here, if you're interested in global expansion, please join us into Thailand at TechSauce Global Summit. So perfect. For Japan, we have a lot of extensive activities here in Japan from 22 to 23 all the way up until this year. We will participate obviously in Sushi Tech, IVS in Kyoto. We will have outside IVS Kyoto, we work with the Osaka innovation base there. And so for heavy industries, Osaka and Kobe, that area. And also we will work with Fukuoka government for Ascension and Startup GoGo. And our own Japan-Taiwan Summit here back in Tokyo with the Tokyo Municipal Government at Tokyo Innovation Base is our partner for that this year. That's the end of me. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd like to pass this back to Mimi, and she'll be up next. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, thanks, Alan. Did you bring a lot of business cards?
I did. So I'd be glad to meet with everybody a little bit later. I did run out for Asia Day, but I did bring some for today. Thank you.
Good. That's awesome. All right. All right, so next up,
Yeah, next
hopefully Mimi. Let's get that presentation up. TechSauceのプレゼンテーションお願いします。All right, as they're getting ready. Yeah, as they're getting ready. Yeah. Oh, I think it's coming. Oops.
Okay.
Well, all right. All right. That didn't play well, but Mimi,
no worry, no
you get the last laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kotaro.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. I want to introduce myself and about TechShake first. About myself, I'm a Japanese based in the Philippines for over 17 years already. So I built a network in the ASEAN and the Philippines very wide. And my career, I started my career in working for venture company called the Office Busters, which export office product from Japan to Asian countries. So I was kind of country manager, and we found a local partner, and we built the business from the scratch to be more than 120 employees in 8 years. So that's how I built a network within the Philippines. And I went back to school when I studied in Spain for 1.5 years for my MBA. And after that, I switched my career to the innovation field, and I started TechShake and Ignite together with Filipino partners. We have 2 partners here, Paolo and Fatima. So yeah, back to we started 8 years ago. And about TechShake, TechShake is we envision. Our vision is we want to be a bridge to the ASEAN. So the presence of the ASEAN is increasing and as a market these days, but it's still fragmented and a little bit difficult for the Japanese companies or Japanese players or international players to reach out. So we get connected with the key players by TechShake, and through TechShake, we make it easier for the international companies to reach out to the key players. So not only in the Philippines, we have access to the ASEAN 6 countries. Philippines is still a small market, so we want to provide access to the ASEAN 6 countries. And we target not only Japanese companies, we collaborate with the Taiwanese and of course Thailand, and we also try to bring in the Korean players as well. And as a business, we have 3 main businesses. One is business consulting, and another one human resource. And we doing events like this, and we provide PR. For the business consulting, we doing market entry consulting for the international companies to enter ASEAN market. And we also run acceleration program or incubation program for the sponsors or government organizations. So we are heavily collaborating with a Japanese government organization like JETRO, JICA, or METI. And when the international company enter new market, they need a human resources like a country manager. They're looking for the engineers. So that's the time we also provide the human resources. And many international companies doesn't know well about ASEAN, so they try to gather information. So that's the reason why we also run the event and the conference. The biggest conference is called Ignite. We started 8 years ago. Now, Kei-san was the first keynote speaker when we started back to 2017. And Ignite is, thank you very much. And Ignite is now one of the biggest innovation conferences in the Philippines. And we also do 2 pitch competitions called Wildfire and Startup World Cup regional final in the Philippines. That's how we build a network. Yeah, so this is the quick introduction about TechShake and what we are doing. So if you guys are interested in the Philippine market, so we can be the one-stop solution. Yep.
All right, thank you, Kotaro-san.
Okay.
But last but not least, Mimi-san. All right, let's wait for that presentation to come.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Actually, like Japan and Thailand have like a long relationship, like since I think more than 50 years already.
Yes.
We have seen a lot of the Japanese company really active in Thailand. Like we are really, for example, like at automotive industry. Okay, so let me introduce about the tech source and how we can help and support the Japanese company who want to expand to Thailand. My name is Mimi, as many people call me Mimi, it's easier. So my background is an engineer actually, and work with big mobile companies in Thailand like True Corporation, dissect before. And after that, I make decision to take risk as an entrepreneur. I run 2 startups. One is social media platform, the social media monitoring tool, and exit to one of the unicorn from Korea. And after that, tech source is because we have realized that the tech startup in Thailand are facing the biggest challenge in terms of the we lack of the community last 12 years ago. So we make decision to would like to create tech source as the community and platform to support Thai startup to help them grow regionally. And at the same time, we would like to build this platform to support the foreign company who want to expand to Thailand and Southeast Asia. So right now, Tech Source, as I mentioned, we call ourselves as the tech ecosystem builder. We have one of the largest tech conference in Southeast Asia called Tech Source Global Summit, and we have the great opportunity to host all of this guy at Tech Source this year. And we also have the media portal to help promote the startup. Previously, we have Japanese version, but right now we didn't have chance to update it. But yeah, currently we have Thai and English version. If you want to know more about Thai startup ecosystem, so you can check out from the English version. And we also have the Launchpad program for all the startups who want to expand to Thailand. We have accelerator program to provide like a Launchpad service to, for example, some company, if they want to expand to Southeast Asia market, you can use our accelerator program to be the Launchpad to do the POC with the big corporate that we have connection with. And we provide the consulting service to support the corporate who want to expand to Thailand as well. And another part is a venture capital arms that we launched last year. We call it a venture bridge. And one of the another highlight is we also partner with SpaceX, which is the accelerator program and incubation program that founded by NIA, the Thai government, and Thai Union Group, and also forming up with the other partner like Lotte, Nestle. Because Thailand, we have known that food and agriculture is very big market, and there is many big, huge opportunity in Thailand. So we are open for all the startups all around the world who want to expand to Southeast Asia market. SpaceX is a great opportunity for them to work with this big corporate, and TechSource is also the partner of this program as well. So in the near future, actually last batch 5 is already closed, but for the next batch, we will launch it soon. Again, so please feel free to reach out to us if you are food tech, agri-tech. We are open for Japanese company who want to join and work with the big corporate. So as I mentioned, we have a TechSource Global Summit event in August. So if you want to check out what is the activity and the movement in Thai market in Southeast Asia, we can provide like a special ticket price for all of you guys. If you are joining this session, we can provide like a big special discount for you.
Nice.
Check out the
Did you
summit
hear
at
that?
TechSource.co.
That's awesome.
Yes, and last but not least, this year not just only at TechSource Global Summit event, but we also have the event in Vietnam and also Indonesia to connect between Thai market and Indonesia and Thai market and also Vietnam. And in the near future, we also would like to collaborate with TechShed. We can host like a side event together with Ignite. So this is like a strong collaboration and help each other. Yeah, this is a tech ecosystem that we have. So in case if you want to reach out to the big corporate in Thailand or CVC or VC in Thailand, we are very happy to support. So this is like a short introduction about Thai market. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Mimi. Great intro. If you look at ASEAN right now, if you look at the first quarter of 2024, the total equity funding for ASEAN in total, it went over 1 billion US. That's not small. That's 153 billion Japanese yen. The yen is actually very, very weak right now, as we all know it. But it's not a small amount. So there's a big opportunity for not only startups, but for investors to look into the area itself. I was blessed with the opportunity to visit Kotaro-san and hop on stage at Ignite. Also, Mimi had invited me to hop on stage at TechSource in Thailand. Alan, you haven't invited me yet. I'm going to hold you to it. Yeah, but you will be inviting me soon if I behave.
You'll be in Taipei.
Absolutely, yeah. But the thing is, I want the Japanese audience today to understand more about your market, what you want to be known for or what you have to offer. For example, right? If I look at, for example, Taiwan, right? Taiwan is known for electronic components, semiconductors, right? But that's how I see it, right? Alan, for example, I'll start off with you, right? What is Taiwan's startup ecosystem known for? What do you want people to know about the Taiwan ecosystem? What do you want to be known for? I know you're going to have to be selective, but yeah.
I think more importantly is like, yes, TSMC and chips, we all are very aware in the most recent news. Something I want to share here with the audience would be healthcare technologies. Doesn't matter if it's on hardware, software, or SaaS side, but first is, as mentioned earlier, most of our investment is going toward healthcare. Secondly is because Taiwan's national healthcare system is very integrated, it's very universal, so each citizen and some of our foreign citizens all can receive healthcare throughout all the nation's hospitals. But that in turn offers a lot of POC and sandbox opportunities for startups or companies. And so in terms of that, we in addition work with the University of Berkeley or California, and we send about 5 companies every year for that acceleration program. So healthcare is something notable, I like to say. Outside of that, I like to mention that Web3 and crypto, I know crypto is a hot topic, but in terms of Web3, the next generation of the internet, Taiwan is kind of, in terms of that, we are very kind of active in that side too. So to answer your question.
Awesome, thank you so much. Mimi, I'll go to you now, right? So what is Thailand known for? What do you want to, I know you're going to have to be selective, right? Not everybody's going to like you for it, but yeah, what is the industry or ecosystem known for?
I would like to highlight the 3 parts.
Okay.
The first one is food and agriculture that I have mentioned. When we talk about the whole supply chain of the food tech, right? It's not just only like, it's including like upstream, midstream, and downstream. So downstream is more focusing on the restaurant and how can we use the digital service to improve in parts of the touch point. But actually like upstream and midstream, there are like many opportunity inside there. For example, how to use the technology to increase more yield. And agriculture, I think that we have the good ingredient, we have the good raw material, but how can we create more value in terms of the product? So this is the most important thing part. And the second part is midstream, like the manufacturing in Thailand, right? They need the robot, they need the AI solution to support them and create and how can we transform the manufacturing to be like a smart factory. So this is very important. And the second one is healthcare industry as well, because right now there are many hospitals in Thailand, they set up their own CVC to invest in the tech companies, especially like health tech, and not just only invest in Thai company, but right now they are looking for the solution outside Thailand as well. So this, I think, is a great opportunity to work with Japanese company, not just only the telemed, but also like med tech, medical tech as well. And the third one is not focusing on a particular industry, but I would like to mention that Thailand, we are like SME, small medium enterprise, they also really need the digital to transform their business. So software as a service, logistic companies, logistic solution, e-commerce platform that focusing on the vertical area, not because for the big platform is owned by Chinese company already. But right now, if you can provide like the e-commerce enabler platform or the vertical focus that can help the SME to transform business, I think it's a great opportunity for you that you can provide a service and solution to support them, not just only the big corporate.
That's good. That's good to know. I think in Japanese terms, we'd love to call it DX, the digital transformation. I was talking to a Japanese elder person the other day, and I mentioned DX, and he actually asked me if that represented deluxe instead of the digital transformation. So yes, we still need to understand what DX stands for. But thank you, Mimi. All right, Kotaro-san, I'll move to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I want to explain the current situation of the Philippines. Back to 2006, when I moved to Philippines, I checked the number of population. It was around 80 million population. Now Philippines closing to 120 million. So within 17 years, it has increased 40 million population in 17 years. So that's amazing, right? And the average age in the Philippines now is 25 years old, very young. In Japan, it's 48, getting close to 50. So checking the industry or the innovation field, it's related to this current demographics. So those young people wants to consume the clothes, gadgets, or even food. They want to consume. So e-commerce is very good business in the Philippines and very important. And HR is important because they're looking for jobs. And many Filipinos working abroad. So the innovation in the Philippines very much related to the human resources. And another part is the finance. So still Philippines doesn't have the credit rating, and the finance is a still challenge, and there was no big winner yet. So fintech is very important, and everyone's trying to be the winner in this field. So those three areas should be very important industry or the field in the Philippines.
Okay, thank you, Kotaro-san. I promised everybody I won't throw curveballs today. But the thing is, right, listening to all of your stories, right, you have a very robust market. You have a lot of startups in your local ecosystem, right? And you're also talking about, for example, support for Japanese entrepreneurs to come to your country, right? Let's talk about the customer journey of an entrepreneur, right? For example, I am a single entrepreneur who is interested in establishing a food tech company, for example, in Thailand, right? How would I get support? I would go to you, Mimi, first, right? Who would you introduce me to, right? And what would that work process be? Like, what kind of support will I get? How do I land there? Do I get tax subsidies, right? Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, food sector is very actually like if you are under the because if you talking about the food is like very, very big, but if you focus on like a deep tech industry like biology, some of the deep technology that can transform the food to be the food tech companies, I think it's a great opportunity that you can own 100% actually, because you can apply the incentive from the BOI. The foreign companies can get 100% own and also get the tax incentive exemption from the BOI. So the first, yeah.
What is BOI?
Oh, sorry, Board of Investment.
Oh, okay, Bank of Investment. All right.
Yeah, Board of Investment is like the government sector that support the foreign company who want to expand to Thailand in terms of FDI, foreign direct investment, or maybe set up the company in Thailand as a home base. So BOI is they are very welcome for all foreign company who want to expand to Thailand, but they have the target target industry like medical, deep tech, biology, digital service, something like that. This is the key category that they are focusing right now. And currently we also have it's like a zone base that called EEC, Thailand Digital Wallet, True Digital Park. There are many space that they provide for foreign company who want to expand to Thailand, set up, not need to be like the big space. You can use like a co-working space to set up the company and get tax exemption and can get the incentive from the BOI.
Oh, okay.
There are like two space that I would like to recommend if you want to connect and work with the big manufacturing in Thailand. Thailand Digital Wallet. This is owned by the government sector, close to Chonburi area in Thailand. In Thailand, this is the first space that I would like to recommend. And the second space is called True Digital Park. It's in the center of the Bangkok. It's good for the company who want to connect with the key stakeholder in Bangkok. So it depends on the objective. Like, want to connect to manufacturing, you should go to the Thailand Digital Wallet. Or if you want to have the office in Bangkok, True Digital Park will be the right place for you.
Okay. Wow, that sounds like a very robust program. Yeah, thank you. Kotaro-san. Here.
Okay. In the case of Philippines, I think it takes time to start business compared with Thailand or Taiwan. It's not smooth. Maybe you need double the effort in the Philippines. But the Philippine government is trying to make it simpler and faster now. So these days, they started the kind of incentive to provide the visa and the rest tax. And if it's innovative startup, the minimum capital required before was around $200,000, but if it's accepted to be the innovative startup, you can make it to incorporate around $100,000. So it's not high. In the case of Indonesia, they increase the restriction and you need a bigger capital. I think it's close to $700,000. It's a big amount for the startups. So compared with Indonesia, I think the Philippines might be much easier to incorporate. And of course, they have like an innovation hub or somewhere they can provide a support like a consulting. And in the case of Philippines, you have to work with a big conglomerate. They have the power. And if you have opportunity to collaborate with those top 10 conglomerate, it's much easier. And TechShake can connect those players. And we also have the TechShake has planned to set up an innovation hub so that the international players can do a soft landing, and we will try to collaborate. We will try to open the network to the international players. I think that's how we might be able to provide the support to the international companies.
Okay, thank you, Kotaro-san. Alan?
There's a lot actually. I guess I could start off with, most of you are aware that Taiwan is an island not big. So for startups that would like to expand or venture into Taiwan, we always tell them that you can do from design to prototype to final production all within about 50 kilometers or 20 to 30 miles. It's
That's
really
awesome
true.
advantage.
It's really
Yeah.
true. You can do design here, get the prototype done, and usually you can do that within 3 weeks because prototyping outside of Shenzhen, Taiwan, Shenzhen, China, Taiwan, prototyping is actually very, very fast. Plastic molding, we do a lot of plastic molding for it doesn't matter what you need. But not outside of that, I like to say the support systems in terms of Taiwan, there's a lot of support systems that we invite overseas startups to Taiwan. Actually, if there's anybody in the crowd that has an artificial intelligence idea, startup, my colleague, Vita, raise your hand. We're actually inviting a lot of overseas global startups to Taiwan in terms of artificial intelligence related. Doesn't matter if it's healthcare, manufacturing, smart manufacturing, AI. We'll invite them to Taiwan. So programs such as these will sponsor their airfare, will sponsor their hotel, we'll get them connected with corporates. That's just one side of it. But the other side of it is for overseas, we have different visa programs. We have employment. If you work for a startup, you can have a long-term visa program. If you're the founder, you have tax benefits. So in terms of that, in industry, when I talk to healthcare-wise, they open up the healthcare POC sandboxes throughout all the healthcare systems. And there's a central CVC out of one that works with all the hospitals. So it's, I want to say it's quite easy. I think all of our countries here are very inviting for foreign founders. So Taiwan also has different programs such as those. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alan. I guess my last question before we go into Q&A would be, all right, everybody's heard all of this, right? But the best way is to probably invite them to your conference, right? To experience what you have to offer, the local ecosystem has to offer, what the startups have to offer, right? Seeing is believing, so maybe I'll go from Kotaro-san, Alan, and Mimi, you could finish up, okay? So Kotaro-san, talk about Ignite.
All right. Okay, so thank you very much for asking, Kaisen. So about Ignite, we started as our passion project because there was no international conference based in the Philippines that time, back to 2016-15. So we discussed internally, and we found many Filipino based in the other conference, like Singapore. That time there was Hong Kong Rise conference. And we counted only 200 or 300 Filipino participate in those international conferences. So in the Philippines, we don't have good number of, we don't have resources like funding, technology, even mentors, entrepreneurs. We have to bring in the key resources from the overseas to the Philippines. So participating conferences, very important part to build a successful startup. So we decided to set up a conference to change the flow so that the Filipino can get access to those conferences and get access to the funding. So that's how we started Ignite. And yeah, so
how big is it now?
It's now around more than 1,000 plus audiences participating, and we have so many participants flying into the Philippines. And the concept of the Ignite is a premier international innovation conference. So premier means we try to invite business persons because I joined one conference, there's so many students and I couldn't discuss about the business. So we try to invite a business person, and it's international, so we invite many international audiences, and we discuss about the innovation field. So for this year, we target around October. So I think Philippines is like a black box for everyone. So without visiting, it's a little bit difficult to understand what's happening there. And if you meet the good business person in the Philippines, I think you come to know better, and you might be interested in the Philippine market. So we hope everyone here will be able to join the Ignite conference this coming October.
All right, thank you, Kotaro-san. Alan?
Taiwan's major festival is called Meet Taipei. It's operated with the media group Next Meet Global. It's every year held in November, mid to late November. it's quite international at the same time as all of our partners conferences. We do invite many of the partners from overseas. Generally, it's a 2-day conference, such as most everyone's, but at the same time, I think we do have a lot of, we do offer startups from overseas complimentary spaces just so we can have them participate and make it easier. But at the same time, during that week, we do offer a lot of tours to either the major OEMs or to the major startup hubs around Taipei and Taiwan. So if interested, mid-November, late November, reach out to me and we'll get you set up. Thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Alan. All right, Mimi.
Yeah. This year we will host TechSource Global Summit event in August from 7 to 9. But actually we position that week as an innovation week. So not just only at TechSource event, but there is a lot of the side event that running in parallel. We target to have somewhere like last year we had 16,000 people from 60 countries. But this year we aim to increase more to be like 20,000. We have jet show to bring Japanese delegate come to TechSource this year. We have InvestHK. We also have the startup island from Alanis, our great friend. We also have TechCheck, our great friend from Philippines as well. And from the Europe side, not just only from UK, but we also have the startup from Poland, from France, from many countries. So I think it's a great opportunity for you to connect with not just only the big corporate in Thailand, but we also invite the delegate from other country to join. So it's a great opportunity to network with, and also if you are the investor, we will have the business matching session for you. And if you are the startup company, we also invite the VC to join. And the main theme of this event, we focus on the AI and how can we use the AI not just only for the negative side, but focusing on AI for good. So how can we use the AI to solve the social problem that we are facing today?
AI.
Yeah, and how can we use AI to support ESG as well, environment, social, and governance. So this is the main highlight of this year.
All right, thank you, Mimi. Yeah. Wow, 16,000 people. That's like a small village.
We have Kay as a speaker since 2016.
Yeah.
You are our highlight speaker since,
Back in the day, yes.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. Thanks so much. And I also like how you plotted the conference period in different months so that you're not competing against each other. TechSauce is in August, Alan, yours is in November, and then Kotaro-san, yours is in October, right? Yeah. Did you do that intentionally so that you don't fight?
We coordinated.
Coordinated, okay, yeah. As everybody can see, Ray, ASEAN, we work together very, very well. All right. All right, I guess we have 5 minutes left. Does anybody have a question for the spectacular panelists here today? It could be about ASEAN, it could be about the conference, it could be about each region. Any questions? Don't be shy.
Definitely don't be shy. First one's raise their hand gets whiskey.
Wow.
Taiwan whiskey.
Taiwan whiskey.
Yeah.
Kavalan.
Kavalan, yes, absolutely. Award winning.
Thank you.
There we go. Can we get the mic? Yeah.
Hi, so I'm Rachel. I'm CEO of the ASEAN Australia Strategic Youth Partnership. Really, we're planning to run a Young Leaders Forum in Vietnam at the end of the year, potentially with tech as a theme, but also just wanted your insights on what young people can do in this space. Yeah.
You want to take that?
I want to get the question just a little bit more clear. I'm so sorry.
Advice for young people in the ASEAN Australia space who want to either work in tech or kind of increase collaboration between the countries. Or general advice.
Okay, just work in tech and so forth. Anybody want to go first? Okay. Honestly, I think for myself, network, make friends, find a specific interest or field in terms of tech, either it be the hardware, software side, but at the same time, reach out, be proactive in your networking, be proactive in which industry you like to target, and then that way you can kind of kind of keyhole down to who is most targeting and could help you out. That's my advice. Yeah.
For me is for the young generation, I would like to give the advice like there are like a short keyword that called grit, Grit. I think the long-term winner in tech industry, like during past 10 years ago, I have seen that there are many talent, but the most successful founder that I have seen is they have grit, Grit. This is a key success factor that how the founder can survive.
You're giving away a big secret.
Yeah, and don't don't worry about failure. Actually, like try to because failure is like a part of our life actually, and trying to learn what you get instead of worry about failure. Yep.
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, Kotaro-san.
Yep. I think same as Alan, I think meeting with many people in the innovation field should be good. And in the case of me, I told I changed my career from the exporting business to the innovation field because I joined the conference like this in the US TechCrunch summer party. It's very vibrant, and I got a passion during the event. So you should meet people, and maybe the easiest way might be you join the startup or the tech-related company as intern or to start work there, and maybe you can try to build your career within the tech industry. I think that should be the first step.
All right, thank you, Kotaro-san. From me, be bold, take risk, fail fast, recover even faster. Yes. So that's my advice. Yeah, I've failed so many times. Like I feel numb already. Okay, it's not about me. All right, thank you. I think we have time for one more question. Any other questions? Come on, everybody. Okay, there we go. I think I know that person.
Hi, my name is Aki. Actually, colleague of the K, working with him right now. And I also have an IT company in Vietnam, and I just wonder that how you guys see the other countries in ASEAN, how the economic growth in the future, or how you guys collaborate as a country or startups. That's my question.
All right, thank you, Aki. So cross-border collaboration.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mimi.
I think there is a lot of opportunity in Southeast Asia market because some country, like especially for like Europe, they're trying to diversify the investment. So, but as I mentioned that collaboration is better than competition. So each country, even like Thailand, we need to find what is our uniqueness. Like as I mentioned, like okay, our country is good in part of food and agriculture, and also like healthcare and wellness as well. So we should position and focus on this part. And for Vietnam, have another strong part. Philippines as well, and Indonesia as well. We have the different strongest part. And like Thailand, we are good in part of the tourism industry. So one of the great collaboration that we have seen is we can be like a gateway. We can be like a launch pad for some foreigner from Europe, for example, if they want to work and travel, or maybe would like to run the business, they can set up the companies in Thailand, and also before expanding to the other country in Indonesia, because the market is bigger than Thailand, frankly speaking. And Vietnam, they are really good in part of the talent. So so it's like we have a strong collaboration in terms of, but we need to think about what is our strength, what is our uniqueness before making the collaboration.
All right, thank you, Mimi. All right. Alan and Kotaro-san, quickly. I think we're out of time, but yeah.
No, I agree. I think crossing the borders, that each country has their unique factors. For Taiwan, I think a lot of the companies do look to other countries in terms of for both human resources and tech collaborations, such as like for Vietnam, we work with a lot with the human resources side, including the Philippines. Philippines has the high English speakers for kind of the companies wanting to reach out for CSRs, customer service relationships for the companies. On Vietnam, a lot of the companies do look towards getting the engineers, and then also kind of collaborating on the food side. Taiwan companies always want to go, because you have a lot of food conglomerates over in Thailand. So for us, it's just kind of cross-border collaborations. For Japan, a lot of material exchanges for the high-tech materials with Japan and Taiwan on the semiconductor side and so forth.
Okay, thank you, Alan. Kotaro-san.
I totally agree with Alan and Mimi, but I can provide one example. There was one Japanese startup started in the Philippines, and they expanded to Indonesia. In the Philippines, the business didn't fit to the market, but in Indonesia, the business fit. So they still have the back office in the Philippines and doing the localization, building a global product. But when it comes to the monetization, they did in Indonesia. So the resources we have in each country is different. So in collaboration with different countries within the ASEAN countries, it's easier for us to build a success model or successful startups. So I totally agree for the collaboration with the other countries within ASEAN.
Okay, thank you, Kotaro-san. All right, so we are unfortunately out of time, but as you could see today from this panel, ASEAN has a lot to offer, but again, there's a lot going around that people, if you don't pay attention, you won't understand. So my suggestion would be first, right, if you are interested in ASEAN or each country, right, please do introduce yourselves and connect with these fantastic three people. But also look into the opportunity of visiting their conference as well. The conferences are big, vibrant. I haven't been invited to Taiwan yet. I'm not complaining yet.
Coming to Taipei?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. But the thing is, seeing is believing, understanding and feeling and understanding, firsthand what it has to offer is probably the biggest first step that you could take, right? Okay, so that is it for this panel. Thank you for joining, and I would like to thank the panelists again. Give it up for the panelists. Thank you. All right, thanks so much.
Thank you all.
So much.
Thank you so much.